Browns GM Andrew Berry makes feelings clear on Shedeur Sanders speeding tickets. Drops update on QB situation. 2 speeding tickets in the span of a few weeks. A 5th-round draft pick who was supposed to go in the first. The pressure of competing for a starting job against 3 other quarterbacks. Shedeur Sanders' rookie season with the Cleveland Browns has already delivered more drama than most players see in their entire careers, and training camp is just getting started. How did Andrew Berry respond to Shedeur Sanders' speeding violations? Sanders drew plenty of backlash from the media for 2 separate incidents where he was cited for driving over 90 miles per hour. The former Colorado Buffaloes star received tickets for driving 101 miles per hour and 91 miles per hour, creating headaches for the Browns organization, already dealing with quarterback uncertainty. Cleveland general manager Andrew Berry spoke with the media on Thursday and didn't mince words about his reaction to the tickets. Berry stated, "It's obviously just not smart. It's something that we have addressed with him. He understands the implications. He understands the consequences. I think the thing is it's not just about yourself. It's not just about having his word. It's not just about driving your car really fast. It's about the fact that you endanger other people. It's about the fact that if a deer or someone cuts out in front of you like your reaction time, it's just dangerous. It's not something that we want our guys to be doing. It's not something that they should be doing. The number one reason is because we don't want some catastrophic accident." The general manager's comments show the Browns took these incidents seriously, addressing them directly with Sanders rather than letting them slide. What does this mean for Sanders' roster chances? Despite the off-field issues, Berry also provided an update on the quarterback competition that suggests Sanders remains very much in the mix. Daniel Oyefusi of ESPN shared Berry's remarks about the team's quarterback depth, tweeting, "GM Andrew Berry said there's a scenario in which the Browns keep all 4 healthy QBs on the 53-man roster. This development is significant for Sanders, who entered the pre-draft process viewed as a surefire first-round pick and potential top 5 overall selection. Instead, he remained on the board until day 3, when Cleveland stopped his freefall in the 5th round. The talent level that made Sanders one of the most polarizing rookie quarterbacks in recent memory has afforded him an opportunity not usually available to quarterbacks with his draft position. He now has the chance to compete with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel for the starting role." While Berry was not thrilled about Sanders' actions, it appears that the 5th-round pick remains in a strong position to make the Week 1 roster. He will need a strong training camp and preseason to earn the starting role, but the possibility of keeping 4 quarterbacks suggests the Browns see value in his development potential despite the recent setbacks. The late July air in Berea, Ohio carried a strange mix of tension and excitement, the kind of electric buzz that only training camp can bring. Reporters lined up outside the Cleveland Browns facility, waiting for their chance to pepper general manager Andrew Berry with questions. But today wasn't just another press conference about roster moves or depth chart shuffles. Today there was a subplot racing alongside the quarterback competition, a subplot involving speeding tickets, a young quarterback under scrutiny, and a GM determined to set the tone for the franchise. Berry stepped to the podium with the calm demeanor of a man used to high-stakes questions. He adjusted his dark blazer, scanned the room, and gave a half-smile. "I know what everyone wants to talk about," he began, his voice measured but carrying a steel edge. "So let's start there, Shedeur Sanders' speeding incidents." The murmurs began instantly. Over the past 2 weeks, rumors swirled through Cleveland sports radio. Sanders, the much-hyped rookie quarterback out of Colorado, had been cited twice for driving well over the speed limit on backroads near his suburban rental. Fans worried it hinted at recklessness. Critics used it as ammo in a brewing debate about whether the Browns could trust him to lead a locker room. Berry raised a hand, silencing the buzz. "Shedeur is young, passionate, and driven, literally maybe too driven," Berry said with a chuckle that diffused some tension. "We've addressed those tickets internally. He's paid the fines, he's aware it's unacceptable, and more importantly, he's shown me he understands the responsibility that comes with being the quarterback of this team. I've made my feelings clear to him. Speed on the field, not on the road." The line drew a ripple of laughter, but Berry's eyes remained serious. "I want to be absolutely clear. We don't condone reckless behavior. But we also don't define a player by 2 mistakes. Shedeur knows what's expected now." Inside the facility, Sanders himself was coming off the practice field, still sweaty under the afternoon sun. The 22-year-old was already a magnet for cameras. Deion Sanders' son, a Heisman candidate turned pro, and suddenly one of 4 men in a fierce Browns quarterback competition. Kenny Pickett, the veteran with something to prove. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the scrappy holdover who knew the system. Dylan Gabriel, the rookie wild card from Oklahoma. And Shedeur, the kid with the golden arm and, if you believe the headlines, a lead foot. Back at the podium, Barry transitioned seamlessly into football talk, though the undercurrent was clear. Shedeur's speeding narrative wasn't just about cars. It was about control, poise, and perception. When you're evaluating quarterbacks, Barry said, leaning forward, you're not just looking at release times and arm strength. You're looking at decision-making. Can you read a defense? Can you read a situation off the field? Those things are connected more than people think. He spoke then about the competition itself, offering a rare sliver of transparency. Shedeur's had moments in camp that make you stop and shake your head, in a good way. His deep ball is special. He sees the field with a calmness you can't coach. But this isn't a coronation. Kenny's not giving an inch, and Dylan's creativity has surprised even our coaches. Right now, we're letting them battle it out. Reporters scribbled notes furiously. One asked if the speeding incidents might hurt Shedeur's chances to start. Barry shook his head. No, he said firmly. His future with us is going to be decided by what he does between the lines. Off-field accountability matters, and we've addressed that, but don't mistake youthful mistakes for a lack of leadership. If anything, I've seen him step up this week, staying late, throwing extra routes with the receivers, making sure his focus is where it should be.